Here's the first one. Dear Office Coach, my coworker Angie sent me a seething email saying that I talk about teamwork but don't act like a team player. This was completely unexpected. I told our manager, but nothing was done about it. Now, whenever I encounter Angie, she immediately turns around and walks the other way. She doesn't act like this with anyone else. Angie doesn't have to like me, but we do have to work together. I don't deserve this kind of treatment, and I can't take much more of it. Now, this person doesn't even know what the problem is, but already she's angry. So you've got two angry people, and nothing's even been talked about. I think this illustrates one key rule for tough topics is don't deal with them over an email. Email is absolutely the coward's way out with difficult conversations. And I suggest to people a 2-email rule. If you, and one, never send an email like Angie did, but if you have brought up anything that's at all contentious and you've had 2 email exchanges about it, stop emailing and go talk to the person or call them up on the phone. Now, we'll come back to Angie later to talk a little bit about how that situation might be handled. But let's look at a different kind of tough topic problem. Dear Office Coach, the owner of our business wants to put me in a management position without telling the staff they report to me. He's afraid the old-timers will be upset if he tells them that I'm now their boss. He says that if I lead meetings, approve vacation requests, and participate in performance reviews, employees will automatically begin to regard me as their manager. Isn't he being somewhat unrealistic? Yeah, and he's being an idiot. I mean, you really can't make this stuff up, but this was a real situation. Obviously, this manager is totally terrified of having a difficult conversation with the staff who are now going to be completely confused about what's going on. And then our third example, dear Office Coach, I've worked for my manager, Deborah, for 15 years. I never complain or bring up problems. I just do whatever she asks. One of my coworkers frequently confronts Deborah about issues and suggests making changes. Deborah always listens to her and seems to favor her over me. This seems completely unfair. I never say a word about anything, yet I get the short end of the stick. Sometimes I get so frustrated that I feel like walking out, but I don't want to start over somewhere else. I'd like to discuss the situation with Deborah, but I'm afraid of making her mad. How should I approach her? Well, this is ironic. Here you have a problem that's caused by the fact that she's afraid to speak up, and now she's afraid to speak up about the problem caused by her not speaking up. Kind of convoluted. So, with these tough topics, you wind up with a lot of unresolved issues, and they can be unresolved for different reasons, as you can see from the examples, either because we just don't talk about them, we're afraid to talk about them, or we have a conversation that goes wrong somehow. And you can have a lot of negative results from this at work. I mean, you can have the results that you're trying to accomplish affected. You can have relationships damaged. People can have their careers harmed. People can have their job security hurt. People's health can suffer. Stress can increase. They may take these issues home with them. And these unresolved issues really do linger on. And this is certainly true at home as well as at work. So our specific agenda